Woo! Hold on, no cams yet.
I have the urge to sing the song, and I will not do it.
Okay, it's like intrusive thought.
You know, like, literally.
Hello, hi everyone. Oh my god, we're so excited.
We're so excited. We're so excited.
Even though we were up until 5 in the morning last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Yeah, at least 5.
Yeah, if we look high, it's because we're tired.
Yeah, I literally screamed at a shower today because I am not conscious, so it's fine. You know what? We're in the mindset of Derek, right? He didn't get any sleep, and he's just like,
So
"Oh my god,
that
stop scamming you."
Yes, exactly. We just had to put ourselves in that mindset.
Hello, everyone. It's so great. So great to see everyone. Hopefully, everyone can hear me this time. We had technical audio difficulties that we didn't even know about.
Yeah. But hopefully I fixed
if
them.
you guys can hear me okay, then, you know, or just don't say anything if you don't want to listen to me. That's fine. I understand.
He was like, actually, I'd prefer you. I didn't hear you.
I really just like to watch her mime and not listen to the words come out of her mouth. She adds nothing of value to this conversation. Okay, wait. I have to rewind for secrets because I was accidentally at the climax. Well, not the climax, but
yeah, the part where we're gonna pause.
Yes. Okay, you guys. Oh my gosh.
Here we are. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we realized like yesterday that both of these episodes are written by Jeff Biederman, and we were like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Yeah. I retweeted like our Force Field Reactivated's Twitter tweet, which was mine. I think I wrote that as well. But anyway, it was because it was talking about the 2 episodes, and I was like, oh, this is an underrated trope. And Jeff Biederman liked the tweet, and I was just like, and then we found out that he wrote the episodes, and I was like,
we're like,
so you're admitting it's a romantic trope. Great, thank you, Jeff.
Great, we love that.
Appreciate you.
Thanks, Jeff.
And he also wrote How I Met Your Stepbrother, which we're gonna be watching next week. So
yes, oh my gosh, How I Met Your Stepbrother.
And if you didn't know that, now you know.
Yeah, and now you know.
And now you know. My subscribe show. Everyone remember? You guys remember that?
Haley says the way I'd get so excited whenever he wrote an episode. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh my god.
Because we knew he was gonna bring the heat.
Yes.
Like,
oh my god.
He was single-handedly keeping this fandom alive.
Yes. And Kat says, I love how active he is on Twitter. Absolutely.
Same.
Yes. Oh my god. I love when he likes anything. I'm just like, oh my god.
I know.
Jeff.
He'll even get on TikTok and like our stuff, and I'm like,
yeah,
but
we love Jeff. A supportive king. We love him. He's so great.
He is great.
Oh my gosh, my cats are everywhere. Okay. So,
say before we start? I felt like there were things I wanted to say, and now I'm just like, no thoughts,
well, I mean, we can talk
basic.
about our TikTok that we made. So we did post a TikTok.
Yeah, we made. So I think everyone in here saw the TikTok we made yesterday.
Probably, but in case you missed it, we did post a TikTok.
And yeah,
and we're totally normal and fine and feel normal thoughts. That made no sense. Feel normal thoughts.
we feel normal thoughts. Hello, welcome to the live stream. This is what it's going to be for the next 3 hours.
I totally feel normal thoughts all the time.
Yeah.
I see dead people.
I don't have thoughts.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah, so you guys, it flew out of my head. Oh, I was gonna say, speaking of TikTok, the TikTok that family posted, because they finally posted that like why did it be such a turkey video
on TikTok,
on their TikTok yesterday, or not, the day before yesterday. And like immediately the comments were all just like, oh, everybody knows, which was fine, like whatever, like everyone's just like, oh my god, they're totally like, why are they looking at each other like that, whatever, normal stuff. And then it got like a really like it got up in arms. People were like, they're related and this is disgusting. My mom would never let me watch the show, and I'm just like,
you need to calm down.
What? Like literally chill. Like, oh my, and I'm just like, when the comments like flood like with that many people saying that crap, I'm just like, this is not the way to a reboot, people.
Right.
I know those people don't even want to reboot, but it's just like, please shut up and leave us alone in our little fandom.
Let us have this. Cool. Thanks.
Yeah. So if you guys ever want to head over there and just be like, wow, I love Life with Derek, and it's totally just a great family show, and it's not Michael and Ashley's fault that they have insane chemistry, and I really want to reboot still. Thank you so much.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, if not, that's fine.
Yeah, or don't. Just stay out of there. Honestly, made me mad.
Yeah, I know. I was like looking at the comments, like I hate these people, but that's fine.
Yeah. What else is new?
Yeah, there's no happiness in scrolling through TikTok comments, just in general, but also like especially on.
But it's like there also is, so it's like I never know what I'm gonna get.
You're right.
Like I should have known.
Yeah, but
I should have known with Life with Derek.
Yeah, exactly.
That was
because TikTok is brutal. So
yeah.
Thankfully, we haven't had anything like that on our TikTok yet. Knock on wood.
I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm like, knock on wood. I don't have any wood to knock on.
I got some for
Guess
us.
we're doomed. Next video, we're going to get a spam of hate comments.
Oh my god. Anyway, let's not talk about TikTok anymore. It makes me sad.
Crunching the coach.
Crunching the coach. That's sweet misery. Actually.
Derek actually hobbles him and like just completely breaks his legs.
Crunching the coach.
God's on crutches.
Oh my god! If only.
Right, it's what he deserves.
True.
Piece of trash. And I'm already wanting to say thoughts, and I'm like, we haven't even started the episode.
You need to watch the episode, and then we'll have thoughts.
Yes.
Okay.
but not before.
Exactly. No thoughts before the episode.
No
Stop
thoughts allowed
thinking.
before the episode.
So okay, we're gonna watch Crushing the Coach first, as it comes first in the chronological order of Life with Derek.
Not that there is a chronological order of Life.
Yeah, you're right.
But if there was, this one would come first.
Not that Life with Derek cares about their chronological order, but so we'll watch that first, and then we'll watch then we're gonna talk about it in between, and then we'll watch the Bully Brothers. And the theme is Derek and Casey helping each other out and being in love with each other. But anyway, okay, so for Crushing the Coach, we have a pause time of, let's see, where is it? Yeah, 13:37. So I have it on the screen here. Pause at 13:37 for Crushing the Coach. So we'll watch the first half of it, and it stops at a good time, and we will have a lot to talk about. Okay.
Sick. I'm gonna make you pause for commercials because you don't ever get.
I don't get. I just got lucky, and I never get commercials. I don't know how that worked.
You're really good.
I genuinely don't know what happened, but that's not my fault.
It's not my fault, you guys. I'm so popular.
It definitely has something to do with that. Okay. All right, so let's get started. I'm gonna mute us, and that's how this works. So if you haven't been here before, I don't know, everyone in the comments has already been here, but
right, I'm let's sing a new song, will you guys?
Yeah, if you don't know, we're just gonna start. We're gonna mute us, but we'll have us on screen with this thing, that timestamp thing, to remind you, and then when we're done, we'll unmute. When we're at pause at this time, we'll unmute and we'll talk about the first half of the episode. Then,
and when you guys are paused, if you could just let us know, be like, pause, just because we're
we'll also
delay,
probably ask just in case. But
yeah, we don't want to start talking about you guys, so
yeah, we don't want you guys to miss what we're we don't want you guys to miss what we're saying, because it's so insightful.
Yeah, it's really important. Are we all ready?
I'm ready.
You ready? Okay.
I'm ready. All right. I don't know. Are you? Okay.
I don't know why I looked around, but I am ready.
Okay. I'm gonna unmute
everyone.
Now, or I'm gonna mute now.
Play. Yeah.
Okay, we are unmuted. Hold on, let me undo this thing that says where we're pausing. Okay. Oh God, where is this?
I will like this episode never ceases to just like I will never get
It
over it.
ruined me. It has ruined me. I feel nothing actually. I feel I have ascended.
I've never
and-
felt anything in my life ever.
So, okay.
Yeah, season 4 is like
Oh yeah,
it's just like
it's
I'm
a
just
mess.
gonna neglect my hair.
Yeah, I always really just did not like his hair in season 4.
I don't like that they. I feel like what like. I don't know. I feel like because his hair got so long and it's like they kept straightening his hair.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're literally killing this poor man's
it was
hair.
it was bad. But that's okay. It's fine. I love
Fine, it's
I
fine.
love
It was-
season 2 hair, but I think season 3 is I think season 2 might be my favorite hair, but I don't know. I don't know.
I think season 2 is my favorite.
Yeah. I mean,
I think season 2 is my favorite, like looks for everybody.
Yes,
weirdly,
looks,
But then
yeah.
it's like
but then it's like season 3 is just so
season 3
chock full
brings
of
the drama.
Yeah, there's so many episodes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
All
Okay,
right,
I'm going
let's-
back out so I can
talk
redirect
about
the
the episode.
conversation.
Yeah, I'll
correctly,
do-
because we're like we literally just no thoughts. No
Yeah.
thoughts, just screaming.
Yeah, you go to the beginning and I'll do new comments.
Okay. So we're talking. So Kat was talking about Lizzie's bite plate.
Mhm.
I really just like, yeah. Why did he
Gross.
just have that in his pocket? Like
Yeah.
it was chilling in his pocket.
Yeah, and it's
And I
like,
feel like Lizzie probably didn't even wash it and she just put it back in her
ugh,
mouth. Like,
yeah, it's so gross. And also, like, I love the delay. Like, it goes like, phew, like zoom in on the bite plate or whatever, and she's like, oh my gosh, but like it takes like a
Right.
full like 2 seconds for her to realize what it is. She's just like,
right. And I
my
thought she'd be
bite
like
plate.
embarrassed it was her bite plate. But
I know, she was
"Oh my
so excited."
God." Like,
I
was
mean,
like, okay.
yeah, when you have a crush, she
Yeah,
just
anything
can't
they
think
do,
straight.
you're just like, oh my God, you're perfect.
Literally, that's like so. It was so me in high school, even though she was like younger. But it's like if I had a crush on someone, I would just literally just be like, "Oh my God!"
Yeah.
And it's like, what's wrong with you, actually?
Yeah.
But she doesn't realize
Okay, sorry,
that she's
I'm,
being
like-
embarrassing.
Yeah, as often we never do at that age.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, Marty.
Mhm.
Marty with the in the garage.
Yeah.
What a freaking slay that
So
line was. Like,
real
she
for that.
obliterated him. He should have cried and like hid under the
Yes,
table.
and she's so intuitive. She's like, Scott
Yeah.
is awful. I already know. I just get the bad vibes from him. And
Do we
she's
get,
right.
Like, does Marty get a read on Truman?
I
Do we ever see Marty
think-
interact with Truman?
I think she does. No, maybe not. Because, well, does he ever come to dinner? I feel like he doesn't come to dinner, but he.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. He like we see him interact with Nora, but it's like
Yeah.
like that's it. And I'm like Marty
And
would have
then
sussed that
there's
out immediately.
Lizzie. In Truman's, I mean, in the episode we do not talk about,
Right. Yeah.
surprise, but I don't
Yeah,
know
so
that
they
Marty
shall not
ever.
be named.
I don't think Marty ever does interact with Truman, but
It's like they purposely kept the interaction with
Yeah.
Truman to like a minimum.
yeah, they're
It's
like, we know she wouldn't
everyone
like him.
hates him.
I know she loved Max. I remember that. Like she was
Yeah,
like, or but like not, but randomly. Like at the beginning, it was like there was no real interaction,
True.
but then it was like what in Two Kisses One Party when they were broken up, she was just like, oh
Yeah.
my God, Max, and it's like, where did this
her
come from?
affection's a little fickle. It's kind of like,
Yeah.
but overall first impressions I think are
Yeah,
good.
for sure.
I can't talk. The staircase Casey clip that everyone used in their Daisy videos. Iconic.
We love the combination of her coming down the stairs and then him like falling backwards on the couch.
Right. I feel like specifically like I would see people edit like I think I did this. Like they would edit like the scene where Casey's like coming down the stairs.
Yeah.
And then it'd be like the shot of like Derek in the episode where he's like watching Scott walk out after he's just like holding a sandwich and he's just
but it's
like
but it's like mirrored.
Like mirrored. So
Yeah.
yeah, so it's looking at Casey and it eats every time, honestly.
It really does. Any edit that you can have him like watching the stairs,
Yeah.
like, oh my God, my jaw
Yeah,
dropped,
it's
is
so good.
great.
It's so good. Okay, the face Derek makes at Casey with his nose all scrunched up is so cute. He's like,
Oh,
okay, he's
yeah.
like, you still have tried to annoy me 24/7. And I'm like, she literally doesn't even come near you. You're always around her, and it's your fault if you're annoyed by her. 'Cause you're
Also,
the
him
boyfriend,
like
so.
being just like not even saying anything, and Scott being like, "I'm in your seat," and it's just like, yeah,
Oh my
yeah, you
gosh.
are,
Yeah,
because
he just stood over him, like intimidating him until he like got up and moved. I was like,
and he's
damn,
like
okay.
not bigger than him, like
He's not. But like Derek has like I'm reminded of like
just-
Nail Cold Blue, like the way he stared at Sam. Like
yes.
there's just something about the way he looks at you where you're just like, I'm gonna obey what this man
Yeah,
says.
he's
for
like,
some
I
reason.
feel intimidated, and
Yeah, exactly.
he why does he need to be sitting across from Casey? Like, why is that?
Exactly, because in season 1, like he actually moves around a couple times. Like he doesn't sit in that seat always. So it's like he's not attached to it.
Right.
But now all of a sudden he's like, I have to sit here actually. If I don't look at Casey while I eat, it's not a good time.
Yes. Kat says he just needs to insert himself into her life. Oh, I hate when it does this. It cuts off the comment. Okay. Without him, it's why it's life with Derek and not life without Derek. Yes,
So
exactly.
true.
You're right.
So true. He literally inserts himself into every situation.
Yeah.
And we love it.
And the self-sabotage continues as like he continuously like if he said like I don't know. I think she still would have gone out with him even if he hadn't approved, quote unquote.
True, but it's like why would he agree to like if he wanted to annoy Casey, which he always does, he should have been like, Casey never wants to see you again. Hang up the phone. And like Casey would have called him back, but she would have been really annoyed, and like Derek would have gotten his way. But instead he was like, oh yeah, she'll go on a date with you. What are
Unless
you talking
maybe
about?
he was trying to do reverse psychology and he was just like,
Maybe,
yeah, if I
that's
say
true.
I approve, maybe she won't want to date him.
Yeah, she won't want to date him because I approve. So true. But it's like crazy that it's like he knows that she needs his approval. That's what's insane. It's just like the fact that she needs his approval and the fact that he expects her to need his approval.
Well, if you think about like Mel Code Blue, even though they aren't friends, like, but like, oh, we needed his approval.
Still had to get the approval.
Yeah. Like, and for what? They're not.
It's
anyway,
crazy.
I mean, even if they were, it's like that's an outdated thing. But like, it's just like, why? Why do you need his approval? And then he like, what is it? He hands her the phone, or what does he do? Like he I don't know. I can't remember. Like he basically, he says, yeah, she'd love to go out with you or whatever. She accepts on behalf of him.
Right.
And it's like, why did you do that? You're so stupid.
Yeah, why did you do that? And then it's like, I think that's especially why, like, I mean, obviously he's in turmoil because like this guy is cheating on Casey and he knows it and she doesn't, and like she's dating this guy, but it's like he's the cause of this. Like he literally caused Casey to suffer this way. Yeah. And that's why he extra is just like, I hate myself.
Haley says, well, she even said that she was concerned he was Derek approved, and you're right, like, which is insane. Why are you talking about Derek on a date with this guy? Like, why are you doing this?
And when she comes back with Scott, she talks about Derek. What did she say?
She says that you're Derek approved, like something it must be wrong with you basically because you're Derek approved.
Like, why would you say that to your date? Like, oh, you've been approved by my stepbrother that we have a weird tension with.
Right. That you apparently did not pick up on because you're like, oh, I'm going to tell him about my whole thing.
Yeah, seriously. How
so
stupid
dumb.
is Scott? Like
even if he, like, didn't pick up on that, which he obviously didn't, like, if you thought, like, that they had, like, a brother or sister relationship, why would you say that to him? Like,
if they did have that relationship, that's even worse because it's like, he would definitely, like, just because Derek plays a lot of girls doesn't mean that he thinks it's okay to do that to his stepsister. Like, Scott is such a freaking idiot.
Real. Okay, so Kat says, I feel like Derek didn't think they'd get on. Like, he thought he'd get her out of the house for the day. She'd have a terrible time, and that would be the end of it. And then Haley says, yeah, I see that. Yeah, totally. That could be it. Like, he was like, maybe I'll just get her out of the house, whatever. But then they actually get, which I kind of understand because it's like she doesn't usually go for, well, I guess that's not true. She did go for Sam, who's a hockey player, and then Max after that.
So she doesn't like sports, but she likes sports.
Yeah, which is like, why are you doing this to yourself? But
when Casey left on her date, like Derek is just like staring at the TV, like he's like, nothing exists but this TV. I don't care about anything else.
Yeah, he's like,
and then like he snaps at Lizzie, and I'm just like, bro, don't get mad because you literally put Casey on this date.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. This is all your fault. Literally
I'm just
jogs
going
like
down the linear
okay, yeah. Haley
comments.
says literally jogs like Derek. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I know exactly. And Derek
She's
is the
chasing
blueprint.
after something familiar, but it's just not right every time. It's like, okay, Sam, literally
Yeah.
Derek's best friend. Scott,
Okay,
a
no, the
hockey
monologue at
player.
the beginning. The monologue at the beginning. Casey literally
yeah.
talks. She calls Sam Derek's best friend. She doesn't even call him by his name. And I was like,
His name is
Casey, he
Sam.
has a name. She's
Yeah.
like Derek's best friend. Like,
Yeah.
okay,
Well, I laughed
any excuse to talk about
when
Derek.
that happened because like every time I hear it, it's just breaking up with Derek's best friend. Like I was like, oh
Yeah, no.
like oh every time. I get like
Someone needs to edit that.
discombobulated. Yeah. Oh my god, true. But yeah, we have Sam who's a hockey player and Derek's best friend. We have Scott who's a hockey player and a jock and also like dates multiple women like Derek. We have Max who's a football guy or whatever. Jock, stupid guy. And then and then we have Truman who is literally Derek.
Yeah, Truman is
So,
literally Derek.
It's just like, what are you doing to yourself, Casey?
And the reason Truman failed is because he doesn't play sports.
Actually, true.
Well,
he does fence.
fencing in sports.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
But I'm like, Casey also did that. Yeah. George and Nora parallels just ever present in all the episodes.
Always George and Nora parallels.
Did you see that? I think it was Haley that said this. She got an ad for My Fault when she was watching Life with Derek.
Wait, really? Oh my god! They know their audience.
I was like, that's on purpose.
That is so funny. They're like step siblings. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, you want this.
That's so funny.
Specifically Life with Derek, yes.
Right.
That's amazing. I love it.
Okay, yeah. And it's the 3 stages of the crush.
Oh yeah.
Are mirroring, yeah, definitely. We were talking about when Edwin is like telling Lizzie the stages of the crush. We're like, she experienced all the
everything
stages
in like 5 seconds.
immediately. She went through all 5 stages right now.
It's like, whoa. Exasperated.
Edwin's actually being like, I like it. Like Edwin's being like
I
a
love him
perfect
in
like
this.
middle man in this episode.
Yeah, I love Edwin in
just
this episode, and he's just like, why do you like? How did you get to be so insensitive or something like that? And he's just like, years
he yells
of practice.
At Derek, he goes comforts Lizzie.
Yeah, and it's so sweet. I'm like, oh, Edwin,
being great.
We love Edwin. Also, what did he say? We were like, is Edwin a bi king? Because
he said something about how like he noticed how like hot Scott was or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just like,
which like he did pick him up and like
yeah,
throw him around.
That's true. Edwin's like, I think I'm in love with this man, so that's fine. And I love that journey for Edwin.
I am down with that.
Saying that this episode was truly the start of Derek realizing his own feelings for Casey.
Yes, 100%. Yeah,
Like,
like I think like Male Code Blue is like he's like I'm upset and I don't know why.
Right,
and,
it's like something's up, but I can't.
Yeah, and then of course this is probably like what a month later, and so it's like apparently it's like a month not
later.
even probably, and
even
then
though Edwin aged like 2 years.
Yeah,
but it's fine.
It doesn't really make sense because like I feel like Sam and Casey dated for longer than like George and Nora were together apparently. Like I don't know. It doesn't make sense, but I don't know because I feel like they did give a time frame of when how long Sam and Casey dated, but I don't remember.
It probably didn't make any sense.
No, but anyway, Haley says Edwin also crushing on Scott. Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
We love that for him. Yes. And no one thought about his feelings in all of this.
Right? No one. You know what? No one is ever thinking about Edwin this episode. Edwin is going around like people pleasing everybody, and no one gives a shit about him. And I'm like, you know what? I respect. And
he's helping with no reciprocation. We love it.
Yeah, I appreciate him.
But what was I gonna say about? What were we just talking about?
I don't know. I lost track of what we were saying.
Start it.
Oh, we were talking about how in Male Code Blue, like Derek didn't like
Oh, yeah,
totally
yeah.
understand his feelings.
Yeah,
and
so
then
it's
now
like-
he does.
Yeah, Milko Blue, he was like, I'm upset, but I don't know why. My cat is just bothering me again.
The like the sleepless like just he's completely like I mean we haven't seen it yet, but he's completely gonna lose his mind, and it's just like that is the face of somebody who has realized
Yeah.
what has
As
been
soon as-
plaguing him this whole time.
Yeah, as soon as Scott like tells him this like scheme that he has going on, and he's just like, what am I supposed to
You
tell
can like
Casey?
see like Derek's stomach like just drops. Like
Yes.
oh my god, I can't.
He's just like,
I just saw your
that's-
cat walk across the
And
street.
she doesn't. Oh, she's back. Great, we love that for her.
Of course,
Hi,
of course.
Lola. Can you leave me alone? Can you do that? Can you leave me alone? She said, no, I can't do that.
Never.
I cannot. Okay, I will hold you and
Can I have the
maybe.
bottom up?
Okay, I'm holding you now. Okay, stop bothering me. Okay. Yeah. So I love her.
I think I've
All I
reached-
can think about is Lola. Scott.
I
Oh yeah, Derek with the sandwich being like, what am I supposed to tell Casey? And he's just like, I'm sure you'll think of something. Guys like us always do. And he's like, I am nothing like you, actually.
yeah, no, he's like he's so like if he wasn't so in shock, like I feel like he would have
yeah.
done something. I'm not sure what, but like
Mm-hmm.
he was too just like, why do I care so much?
Whoa.
And
Yeah.
he was short circuiting. He was really short circuiting.
Mm-hmm. He was.
Like I feel like after Scott left, he just stood there like holding a sandwich like this for like 10 more minutes.
Literally. And it's like he's like, what should I tell Casey? And he doesn't tell her
Right.
anything because she's like, well, okay, we'll get to it. But like in the next
Yeah,
scene,
yeah.
she basically is like,
Well, no, we already
why
watched
he
it. We
left
already watched
without.
that scene.
Oh wait, no. Oh yes, we did. Yes.
The kitchen, yeah. She said,
Yeah,
she
I
said,
forgot that that's where we
you
paused
feel
it.
guilty for whatever you said to
Yeah.
Scott to make him leave.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I didn't say anything to Scott.
Twice.
Yeah, twice, but more mad at Casey.
Yeah, and he was just like a little bit nicer to Lizzie
A
about
little
it, but
bit, yeah.
it was like softer, I should say, to Lizzie.
Yeah.
But it's like he's just like, listen, don't get mad at me because you're
Right.
the guy you're dating is cheating on you, like, and you don't even
Right.
know about it. And
He's really feeling all the internal
he really
conflicts
is.
right now.
And of course, why do you care?
Why do you care?
You're going out with
You're
him
going out with
again?
him again?
Why do you care? Oh, I wonder, Derek. I wonder.
The why do you care followed by the most dramatic
Sound.
like music and the zoom in like on his face is
Da-da.
insane. I hope that's like just like in the script and it's incredible.
Yeah, I also love Casey's time's up.
Time's up.
It's
But
so
it's like
funny.
Casey doesn't even think about like
No.
she's not even thinking.
Nope.
And it's just like if you really paid attention, like I mean she wasn't in the kitchen earlier, but I'm like Derek poured orange juice on his cereal. Like he is not and he hasn't slept. He's not okay.
I know.
And
Like,
you're just like, you feel guilty about I'm like, Derek doesn't
No.
feel guilty about anything. He's Derek.
yeah, literally,
knows, man.
that is what Edwin said, and he is right. Like, Derek usually is guilty, doesn't feel guilty. The close-ups in this episode are so
Close-ups are really
yes,
they're making the episode.
yes, and like what is I don't know if it's the next scene or one of the few next scenes where where he thinks about going, or no, he does go into her room and then imagines what's
Yeah,
happening.
tries to tell her. Yeah.
Yeah, Ashley's deliveries are
You're a
amazing.
great
Haley
mother.
says yes. I'm so I'm gonna vomit.
Yeah, Ashley is honestly killing. It's just I feel so bad because it's like Casey's perspective is like
She has no idea, and
yeah, and it's like 100% right. Like this is obviously
Yeah.
what she thinks, and
Yep.
Derek is like he
he's
thinks
just
it's just the
he's not being honest.
juxtaposition of their like personalities. Like she's just like, oh my god, I have a new boyfriend. Why are you so upset? And
Yeah.
he's just over here like,
he's like
I haven't slept in 3 years.
he's like, wish I knew why I was so upset.
Right.
Normally I'd be
Oh.
fine with this, but unfortunately I am very
Poor
upset about it.
This I'm just gonna say this is like why this episode is the reason most Why Surprise doesn't make any sense because it's like if Derek is stressed this much
Right.
the first time Casey gets cheated on
Right, and with this
like,
guy
in
that she
Surprise,
dated
he
once.
convinces Right, like she dated once. Like it wasn't even that serious. And
Yeah.
Truman was serious.
Right.
And then he's gonna go back to Truman and be like, "Oh, you should go out with Casey
Right.
again, even though you cheated on her, and I told you to literally never speak to her again."
Yeah. Surprise.
It doesn't make any. They like set his character back so far.
Surprise
I'm
is literally the bane of our existence. But
It's worse.
we're not even talking about
That's fine.
surprise
We're not
right
gonna
now.
talk about
We're not
that.
talking about surprise. We're talking
We're
about
gonna talk
crushing
about
the
that.
coach.
We're about Cursing the Coach, which is a perfect episode. Perhaps.
Truly.
By the way, if you guys want to go on IMDb, at like 4:00 in the morning last night, Emily and I went through every episode on IMDb and we rated
them.
it from 1 to 10. So that was really fun.
It was so fun. Kat says right.
Season 2 Derek and season 4 Derek are so different.
So
true. I feel like season 4 Derek starts off kind of on the right foot.
Yes, absolutely.
And then we just lose him.
it's really just a surprise. Like that's the only episode that is so out there. It doesn't
Just
really
unravels his whole
make
character.
sense, and it's like
The progression before that is really
It's like
good.
an
Like
AU.
season 1 to season 2 is like, yeah, no, seriously, it is like an AU. Season 1 to season 2 is like a really good progression.
Mhm.
Because season 1 Derek is terrible, and then season
Yes.
2 Derek is like a little bit better,
Yeah.
and then season
Season
3
3
Derek
is
is just like fun.
Yeah.
And then season 4 Derek is just slowly just regresses, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
why did you do this?
Yeah.
But
But we still love him so much. Too much,
We still
maybe.
love him. Yeah, we still love him too much because we should never forgive his behavior in men ever.
We always are
But-
like, I feel bad for Derek, and it's like, what is
Yeah, and then we're
wrong
like,
with me?
ew. He's just Ken, okay?
Truly.
He's just Ken.
I'm just Ken. Jeff liked my tweet about
Oh my god,
the double
Jeff, I
feature.
need Jeff to be in here. I need
I
Jeff
know.
to be in here. Jeff, if you're creeping right now, I'm gonna pretend Jeff is in here. Jeff, if you're creeping,
You're the best.
You're the best. The Crushing the Coach is
Amazing.
It's
It's a
wonderful.
masterpiece, actually.
it is a masterpiece, and I
Yeah.
would
that's
just
how
love
I
to
feel.
know your thought process, please.
Actually, true. Haley says, I forget how much I love Derek watching the show. Exactly. Oh my god, I love him.
I saw a comment on one of my like super old videos last night where this girl was like, she's like, I hate Derek, but I liked him in this video you made, and I'm like, okay, why do you want life with the Derek?
Right? It's like this
whatever.
must be a miserable experience for you.
Yeah, let me watch a show focus solely on somebody that I don't even like.
Mhm.
Cool. I'm like, are you Casey?
Literally.
Is that you? Did you
Except-
cross over into the real world?
Except she actually loves him, so there's that.
That's true. That's true.
Okay. So, what is there anything else that we need to talk about before we start
I
watching
gotta
the
fix my
end?
TV because
What's happening?
Sorry.
I'm trying to think. I don't think
And
so.
I'm just really excited for a Paul scene now
Oh my god, Paul.
because
We love
Paul
Paul.
just knows what's up.
We love Paul in this house.
We stand Paul
So
forever.
true. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, maybe we finish the rest of the episode.
Yeah, I'm like not
Not
ready.
ready.
'Cause It just gets worse, and I can't.
Yeah, I'm not ready either. Let me just.
I wish this episode like was extended out to be like a movie. Like this has all the makings of like a rom-com. It would have been
Real.
so. But anyways,
Yeah, I'm excited about the next scene too.
Same.
Oh, I just wrote excited. Finish the rest of the excited instead of episode.
this rest would be excited. But I mean, what's the difference? Same difference.
True. 2? Oh, I can't talk.
Finish.
All right. There's that. To finish the rest of the episode, crushing the coach. Oh. Oh my god, it still doesn't fit. Fixing.
Hey, do you guys remember that song? That song by No Secrets
Stop,
called
don't.
That's What Girls Do? Okay, anyway.
That's what
What
girls do.
girls do?
We have no reason to bring that up at all.
No, but it's really stuck in my head, so I just had to say something.
Yeah, we know way too much about that band now.
We did a deep dive into their entire lives.
Anyway, okay. Let's watch the rest of the episode.
Yes.
We'll mute and then we'll finish watching and then come back here and pause, or when we pause, and we're good. Yay. Everything's fine and we're
All
not
right.
dying.
I
Yes,
knew Haley
Haley.
would know. I knew Haley would know. Heck yeah, let's go.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna mute
Let's
now.
go. All right, play.
We're back. Oh my
We're back.
gosh.
Uh,
And
are we though?
I'm dead. And
Are we
I'm
here?
dead.
Are we here?
I've actually died and gone to heaven. Thank you. Oh my god.
I don't even know what to. I'm gonna go back. We're gonna go in order, but you know, before we go in order, before I forget, I just want to say, because Haley put deep down, you're a good guy, Derek Ventura, and I'm just thinking of like Truman's Last Chance, when she's like, she says that
Crying
like
with
maybe he
Laura.
really is a good guy after all. Yeah, and she's like Truman, and she's like, no, Derek, and I'm just like, it's like Truman's Last Chance is like the same in Crushing the Coaches, and like, you know, Truman cheats on Casey, and then it's like Derek does something about it, and then it's just like to mention the good guy thing again, and then also but like also they never have their feel good family moment, which like I don't like to have the word family in there, but it's like they never hug.
They
like,
never
I'm sorry
hug.
to break it to you, Casey, but you actually never hug.
Yeah, not even in
It's been 18 years and it
2005.
still hasn't
Or I mean
happened.
2025. I said 2005.
Yeah, no, it's been 20 years for them. Yeah, it's been 20 years, and you guys at least have not hugged in front of us. I'm sure. Which that makes me even more mad. Is like they've hugged behind
definitely
our back.
hugged. Yeah, they've definitely hugged.
They've hugged behind her back, and that hurts my feelings. I'm actually really offended by that.
It's like not in front of my salad, actually.
not in front of my salad.
Kind of rude
How
for
dare
you to
you.
not hug in front of my salad.
I'm like, do it in front of my salad or don't do it at all.
Actually, true.
Put that on a shirt, okay? But anyway, okay, I'm gonna go back up. And go through the comments.
I feel insane right now. The Daisy, okay, Haley says the Daisy hug would have killed us. Absolutely true. But it would have been a wonderful death. So
yeah, I would have been happy.
But we still deserve it. Yes, true and real. Yeah, I think we definitely deserve it. At this point,
we still deserve it. Okay, listen. Even if they don't announce Life with Luca on September 1st, what if they just like? What if there's just like a deleted scene where it's like Derek and Casey have a hug? Like, can I at least?
Can I just have that, please?
I just
want a hug.
Even if it's a 5-second video of Michael and Ashley together, not even filming, but they're just like they get into character for 5 seconds and they're like, "We're Derek and Casey," and then they hug. End of video. That's all I want. I mean, I would like more, but oh yeah, well obviously, but I'm like at this point, I'm scraping crumbs off the ground.
I'll take it.
Casey and Paul. Casey would be nowhere without Paul. Like Casey would have lost her mind a long time ago.
Oh my god. And he's like, oh, so it's not a Casey Derek fight or whatever. Good to see you're mixing it up.
He goes into every conversation thinking it's going to be about Derek.
I'm like, you're so passive aggressive, but I love you.
When she talks about Truman, he's like, doesn't know they're talking about Truman.
Yeah. So we're talking about Truman.
Insane.
Kat says, same petition for Daisy hug, or with, hold on one second. Or with or without Life with Luca. Real.
Yeah. Like I just want, like, if you're not going to give us a show, which I mean, also knock on wood, I don't have wood to knock on, but like, knock. Just film a YouTube video, please, you guys. Please. Like, we have been waiting for so long. I can't take it anymore.
It is truly painful. Yeah, his Haley says Paul's comments are amazing. Absolutely true.
Yeah. Very much needed. He kind of guides. I mean, Casey never actually gets in the right direction, but Paul guides her at least like somewhere on the path that she should be on.
Yeah, it's like I love when he's like, she's like, but Lizzie says it's okay, so I'm gonna go for it, and he's just like, okay.
Yeah, and he's like, I wasn't there, but I definitely know Lizzie was lying to your face.
So problem solved, and she's just like. Oh.
Yeah, and then she's like, problem not solved.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, exactly. You're
yes,
wrong.
Biggie, a large Biggie.
A huge.
But it's like, he just knows, it's crazy because Paul just like, Paul never has to be in the situation. He knows exactly. He doesn't even know half of these people, and he knows exactly what is going on.
I don't even know.
Is Paul a metaphor for God or something? just like
No,
omnipotent
he's not even a
Paul.
metaphor. He just is God.
He is.
Has he met Derek yet at this point? I can't remember when he meets him. I think so.
Yes.
When was that?
Yes, because he met him in Middle Manic, which is like the
Middleman.
third episode.
Okay, right, yeah.
Or,
So it's
the
like
second episode,
that's the only
actually.
person that he's met other than Casey.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it. And he was,
But we love. I just love the Paul scenes. They're the best.
He's great.
Okay, and then we're talking about how Edwin
Mm-hmm.
Edwin has been there for every single person this episode,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's literally like he's using his head as an armrest for Derek's arm. Like
Yeah, that was so funny.
this boy is just he's so supportive. Like
Yeah.
he was an emotional support dog in another life. I
True.
fully believe.
And I love okay, well we have this before that, the scene where he goes into the bedroom, in Casey's bedroom, and
Oh yeah.
the zoom ins, and it's like it's like the way that it comes across is like he was gonna say something until he imagined her being like, "You're such a great brother," and then he was like, "Ew."
No, literally, but like you're exactly right, because why else? He literally heard her say the word brother, got extremely frustrated, and was
Real.
like, I can't tell her the
He
truth
said-
because she's gonna
Yeah.
she's gonna think of me in a brotherly way.
Yeah, and he's
then
like,
he left
"That's
her
not
alone.
what I can do. I cannot do that, actually."
It doesn't make any sense. And then she's just like, okay. And then he freaks out and he's like, great, Scott's here. And
By the way, every single time I watch him say that, I'm always like, "Great Scott!" Like,
great Scott.
"Great Scott's here!" Just like, that's
Like, he
amazing.
turns into Doc Brown.
Yes.
Um,
Haley says we need Paul is God T-shirts with his face on it. That's amazing. Oh my
I
god.
miss Paul so
Yes.
much. I want Paul to be my
Haley
therapist.
also says emotional support Edwin Hart, and yes, he is our emotional
Yeah.
support Edwin.
Yeah, I was
Oh
like,
my god.
I could
love
also
it.
use an Edwin in my life.
Real.
But yeah, the zoom ins to their face in that like dream sequence is just like wild.
So it's almost like uncomfortable, and it's like,
right,
why?
because it's like
why?
Derek feels uncomfortable.
Yes, he feels
It's like
uncomfortable.
it's like even though this shows from Casey's perspective, it's
Yeah.
like this is an episode where we kind of are in Derek's
Yeah.
shoes for once, because it's like we know something Casey doesn't know,
Mhm.
which isn't a very
It's not
common
normal.
occurrence on the
Yeah.
show. Yeah.
Haley says
So-
it is more. It's like the more Derek fights with her, the less. The less he wait. Oh my god, the less she thinks of him as a sibling, but he wants to be nice to her. Ugh, exactly. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm upset.
I'm gonna die. And I don't even.
Okay, yeah.
I don't even like them actually. So there's.
I hate them. Why are we watching this? The way, okay, Emily and I talk about this a lot, but I just want to say, like, the way Derek is just like, maybe I can have my wrong
And write it,
like, what do you
too.
say? Or I can have my right and wrong it too, or
No,
whatever.
he
How-
says wrong
it
and
weird-
write it too. Yeah.
Okay, but like these, like,
But it's not wrong.
didn't do
He
anything
didn't
wrong.
do anything wrong. Like nothing
He
about it. Like
literally
I know
just
his
helped
like I
Casey.
guess the idea that like he's making this like spectacle out of it is a bad thing, but it's
Right.
not. It's just
if anything,
extra.
It was better that he made the spectacle, because it's like Casey
Yeah.
probably wouldn't have believed him
exactly
otherwise.
right. It's like if he would
And
have
he had
just
to go
came
through
to
a
him.
lot of trouble to do that. So
Right. It's like,
it's like the
where
joke's on you, friend.
what is the wrong in this situation here? Nothing.
Exactly.
Kat says it's also so hard to edit with. They're so I hate this stupid thing. It's okay. It's also so hard to edit with. There's no way to make it look decent when cropping. And then he says it's so true.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god. What am I doing? Oh, the zoom ins. I was like, what are you talking about? But the zoom
Yeah,
ins
yeah,
is
the
very
zoom
hard
ins.
to edit with. Yeah. It's like how do we?
It's true.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I really just want to like zoom out just a little bit.
Yeah, can we just get away from this too a little bit?
A tiny
Just back
bit.
up, please.
I don't want to be in their nostrils. Thank
Mhm.
you.
I would like to be away from them.
But yeah, it was very like I just can't believe, because okay, let's let's walk through the process of what Derek had to do to get to this point, right? Like he had to find out which of Lizzie's
sisters that Scott was dating.
Exactly. It's a whole soccer team. There's people that sit on the bench. Like he had to like literally call everybody, figure out which sister was dating Scott. Then he had to get them to all agree to come to his house at the same time, which conveniently was exactly the same time that Casey and like Scott got home.
Right.
Then he had to make them wait in like the laundry room, which we like to call Derek's crying area, but that's not the point. He made them wait in the laundry room.
That's just canon.
Yeah, it's true. It's like it literally happened. And actually, what episode was that? Where he the bet. The bet.
Is it the bet?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is the bet.
Yeah, because George and Nora are talking about Trevor.
And how they're worried about Casey.
And then he just pops up and he's like, "I've been here the whole time, crouched in the corner, crying because like, Casey is dating
literally.
Trevor.
Why were you there?"
But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, and then he gets where did he get this microphone from? Where did he get this microphone?
And then why is he using the microphone when it doesn't matter? Like everyone's right there.
You're in a house, and everyone's just holding the boombox and like helping him out. And then it's just like this whole display. And then at the end of it, it's like he runs after Scott, grabs him.
Yeah, he's like, I gotta go, and then he's just like, no, you're not going anywhere until you apologize.
You're going to apologize. Like he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to go that far. He could have just humiliated Scott.
Yeah,
and been like,
leave.
And it's like, yeah, he was like, oh, apologize to all these girls, but what he really meant was apologize to
Casey. Absolutely. Yeah. And even if like he meant apologize to all these girls, like that's a crazy thing. Like for Derek, like that's definitely
like, when you care about girls, like actually, like because you do this to them too. So it's also like, I don't know. I'm just
Kat says, I'm sorry, I need to hear more about Derek's crying room.
Okay, when you guys watch the bet, if you watch the bet, the scene where Casey like brings Trevor home. Okay, Derek comes inside. Casey and Trevor are already in the house. They're in the entryway. Derek comes inside. He's like really surprised to see Trevor there, and he's like, "Casey, can I talk to you?" They go into the kitchen, and then
they talk, and then Casey leaves.
Casey leaves, comes back to Trevor. Derek is still in the kitchen. We don't know, and then we just don't know what happened to him. Yeah, we don't know what happened to him. We cut to George and Nora, who are in the kitchen arguing about what to do because. You know, oh my God, heaven forbid, there's a man with eyeliner standing there. Literally.
Calm down.
Like, what do we do? And they're like having this whole conversation. And then, like, in the middle of the conversation, Derek pops up at the door to the laundry room. He's just been crouched in the corner the whole time listening. And he's just been in the kitchen since he went in there. He just pops up and he's like, I think you should do this about Trevor. And I'm just like what is wrong with you?
Why were you there? And why were you on the floor of all places?
And
we're like, oh, he must have like been so upset about this.
Yeah,
this
he truly was.
He was crying
like,
on the floor.
God, I didn't think Trevor would actually go for Casey. Oh no! And again, forcing a guy on Casey because he thinks it's not gonna work out, and then panics when it starts to work out.
Yes.
Anyways.
Haley says, and the growth from this scene when he approaches Truman, to when he approaches Truman and does make him specifically apologize to Casey. Yes, absolutely.
Yes. That's my favorite thing is like it took the whole episode of Crushing the Coach for him to even confront Scott, but in Truman's Last Chance, like all Casey does is as soon as she tells him, he walks over there.
He said,
and, like obliterates him.
No, he said, and this is not happening again to my girl.
Yeah, I'm like,
and
it was major character growth.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I love him.
It's so good. It's so good.
Kat says, LMAO, I love this. I'm sure that was about the crying room thing.
Oh my gosh.
Haley says Derek is so funny. It's always him. Yes, it is.
I missed a comment about when I was talking about how like Derek had to orchestrate the whole thing, and Kat's talking about how he's like always a director. Like he's just like, okay, you guys hide here.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because I don't know if you guys saw on Michael Cedars Instagram today, he literally said always a director, and he was like because he's like directing like
the wedding,
like a wedding video. Yeah. Which is a wedding. He's directing a wedding. I can't.
In the wedding. Yeah. Oh my god, we love Michael Cedar.
Yeah.
And Derek. Oh my god. I think we just made it past the scene. Well, we did talk about him like orchestrating everything too. But the scene with Edwin and Derek in the bedroom where he's when he says, "I've been having feelings
about massive
and like
pause.
what is that pause like? I mean, we all were like
he's thinking, what can I say?
yeah, he
that
said, what is the
isn't
yeah
just I'm having feelings about
Casey, and he's like doing the right thing, and then
like, yeah,
Edwin calls him out.
innocent.
Yeah, Edwin's like, I call you out on your BS.
Yeah,
like,
and then Edwin's literally like, you're having compassion for Casey.
for Casey, and oh,
He's
but
like, "If
my
you're not gonna say
favorite,
it, I will."
genuinely my favorite thing about that scene is when like Derek says what the scheme or whatever, and Edwin goes, no. And he's like,
Yeah.
it's true. The guy told me that himself. And then he goes,
Yeah.
no, I believe that.
That I believe.
That I
yeah.
believe. What I don't believe is that you're showing compassion for Casey. And I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah,
Edwin.
the fact that Edwin didn't even care about the cheating part, he was
Yeah.
just like, oh my god, Derek, like,
yeah.
is worried about
He's like,
Casey.
listen, Marty already caught on to the fact that Scott is scum.
Yeah, he's like, we all knew Scott sucked.
Yeah,
like,
he's like, even though he's attractive, and I agree with that.
even though I'm in love with Scott, I knew he wasn't a good
He was
guy.
awful. And then, like, but what I don't believe is that
Lord.
you are showing compassion for Casey. And what does that mean for you,
You
Derek?
that bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro,
but I'm a sensitive kid. I love Edward. That delivery, the whole scene of both sides of
The whole scene is so good
It's
between
so
them.
funny.
Like, that's what I hear Derek Edmonds scene.
I love it.
Um,
No, I said and
But anyways,
Oh, yeah.
and then yeah, the blah blah blah. They bust Scott. The look that when like right before it cuts to like black or whatever, and like
Mhm.
Scott is looking at the girls, like the look Derek is giving Scott. It's like, you know how he stared at Sam in Mail Code Blue, and he
Yeah.
was like really like. It was like that, but like 10 times more
worse.
evil.
Yeah, he's like,
Like I felt like through the screen, I
yeah.
was like, I'm
if
a
looks
chill right
could
down my
kill,
spine.
if
Yeah.
looks, he would be dead. Oh my god.
For sure. I was scared for him in that
Mhm.
moment, but I also wanted him to die. So.
Yeah, I felt Derek felt. Kat says this is one of the few episodes I remember watching for the first time because of the moment of anticipation when we all thought he was gonna say he had feelings for Casey.
So true.
yeah,
So true. I miss like not knowing
what
was gonna
happens?
come out of people's
Yeah,
mouths. Yeah. Because it's just like sometimes they really got you. Like
yeah.
the scene in what is it called? It's Our Party. It's Our Party, and then Derek and Casey are standing like they're watching Edwin and Lizzie have their little dance party.
Yeah.
They're standing off to the side, and then there's like this weird camera pan down to Derek and Casey's hands
Yeah.
that are right next to each other.
Yeah, and then Marty
it ends
comes
up just
in.
being Marty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Marty running in to grab Derek. But
Yeah.
it looks like Derek is about to grab Casey's hand and like pull her onto the dance floor.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
And it's like if they weren't standing next to each other, it probably wouldn't have been that crazy. But like
Yeah.
they're always just
But like
standing
the
next
shot
to each other
before
so
Marty
close.
even comes into camera, it's just a shot of their hands next to each other.
Exactly.
So I'm like,
and you're like, what is happening here?
they did that crap on purpose. I swear.
Yes.
Yeah, she knows what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Criminal.
And of course, the infamous slacker mom scene when she's standing
Oh my
she's standing there
God.
and she just stands up and they're like,
I don't. Okay, I need to know what happened that day because.
like why that
I feel
angle?
like everyone was like having a laugh. Like
Yeah.
they were just like, okay, the cameraman needs to stand here, so it's like,
So
you know.
when you stand up, it looks like you're literally kissing each other.
Yeah, exactly. No, like they literally were messing with us. I'm so upset. I'm so upset.
Oh my god.
I'm just like, I want to see the other angle so I can see how close she got to his face. But like, I think she really got close to his face.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yes,
The way
Haley.
he didn't. The way he
Everyone
didn't even
used that
move.
clip in their videos. It's just you
Yeah.
cannot
It's one of the best clips.
leave it out because it's perfect.
He doesn't. Derek like literally
doesn't
doesn't even
move.
move like a fraction of an inch.
He's just like,
If anything, he probably leans forward. Like
yeah, he's like, and we're going to. Oh, she turned away.
I think Derek also thought it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
And he got psyched out, and then he was like, "I need to go take a cold shower."
well, doesn't he? Is that the scene where he walks out and he's like, Casey? Is that?
Oh yeah, it is.
I mean,
Oh
it's
my
not
God,
right
it's,
after
like,
that,
weird.
but yeah.
Yeah, but it's like when he's leaving the room.
Mhm. A scene of them sitting at the table watching George. Yes.
That is, what episode is that?
I was just gonna say that. I don't remember. Is it? No, it's season 3.
I wanted to say driving lessons, but I'm like, I don't think that's right.
I don't think that's it.
It's definitely season 3.
Yeah. Oh my god, what episode is that? It's George in the jungle and stuff.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I know the B plot is like Nora calling
Yeah.
her roommates, but I can't remember what's happening with Derek and Casey.
They look so in love at that scene. Kat says yes, they do. I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm just like, why are they off? And it's like we don't even know Derek and Casey are there until like the scene's almost over, and then they pan over and they're like, Derek and Casey have been sitting back here this whole time.
Is it Derek Undone? Maybe that's the one we genuinely could not remember anything about last night when we were rating them.
Derek Undone with like Derek's school of dating, or whatever. I don't know. We confuse the Sally episodes a lot
because I don't want to think about them. So there's that.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Sally's great, but I get sad thinking. Anyway,
I know.
I mean, she whatever. I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, so then there's. What else happened in this?
The scene on the couch. The scene on the couch.
Oh, the scene on the couch, of course, with the hug dodge, first hug dodge ever.
Like this. Okay. Wait. Now I have beef with Jeff because he started.
He started the hug dodge.
Started this whole hug dodge thing, and if he didn't do this, we wouldn't have this running joke.
I wonder
for the last 18 years of our lives.
Because where are the other ones? Happy New School Year. I don't know who wrote that episode, but I don't think it was Jeff.
16 spark plugs.
16. He didn't write that one. I don't think. I say that, but every single one that I was looking up, I was like wrong about. So I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Like it's impossible to memorize who wrote what. Life with Luca, obviously.
Yeah.
There's 2 hug dodges in Happy New School.
You're right. But same writer. Either way, it's painful. So there's that.
Yeah.
I also I always feel like Bully Brothers counts as a hug dodge, even though it doesn't. Like I'm always like they look like they're going closer to each other than they're then Edwin goes.
Yeah, it's more of like an Edwin. Sabotages the moment.
Yeah,
I feel like Tuesday Afternoon Fever is kind of like a hug. Like it's like Casey puts her arms around him, but he like kind of like does this, like he like recoils.
He's like, yeah, I guess. He's like, we're on TV, so
her do it. Yeah, he just doesn't reciprocate it. They get hug blocked.
Absolutely.
Edwin is a massive hug blocker.
True. I mean, he's great,
even if it was just that one time.
Yeah, true.
I'll never forgive him. It's like he. I'm sorry, Edwin. You must have read the situation. Since when? First of all, if he was even paying attention, he would have heard Derek say thank you to Casey and immediately
we are going to watch that episode next. So
you're right.
So
I forgot that was the next episode.
Yeah.
Okay. I just
can't wait. Okay. Well, maybe we should get started on that one.
That's true. Maybe we should.
Is there anything else that we? Real. Is there anything else that we wanted to talk about with this episode?
Yeah, if you guys have anything else you want to discuss, let us know. I'm excited for Bully Brothers too.
Yeah. Oh my god, so great. We love Bully Brothers. If you want to fight Derek, you're gonna have to fight me first. Oh, it's Haley's favorite episode. That's exciting. Oh my gosh.
Perfect. Bully Brothers is one of the most highest rated episodes on IMDb.
But I'm not sure. I mean, I do agree with that ranking. However, Teddy's back.
But the rankings are all over the place. The party is like not even close to the top.
Yeah, it's like Teddy's back is higher than the party, and it's
Teddy's back is higher than the party. In what world?
What a world are we living in? I've never even wanted to watch Teddy's Back in my life. So
I've never been home and just thought, I really want to watch the episode Teddy's Back.
The episode where Derek and Casey literally don't interact.
There's no interaction. I don't even think they mention each other's names to any other people. Like,
I don't think so
they
either.
Don't exist to each other.
I know Teddy's Back is a throwaway episode.
Exactly. I'm like, crazy. That's why I'm like, there must have been some like conspiracy. Like I feel like that kid that plays Teddy like had his whole family rate the IMDb episode.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Exactly.
I
Teddy
get
Bearpack is
that.
literally the most filler bullshit I've ever seen in
As
my
you
life.
should forget that it existed because it
Yeah.
is not good. Like, I mean, it's not like a terrible episode. It's definitely not. It's
Right,
not.
there's nothing
It's
like
no.
bad about it, but it's
Yeah,
just
it's no
boring.
surprise, but it's.
Yeah. Thank God for that. We don't need 2 surprises.
But
It just doesn't add anything about you. Like
Yeah.
it was a waste of production money
Yeah.
because
Real.
nothing happened.
And the funny
But
thing
whatever.
is, like, the first episode with Teddy is good, but it's just
Yeah, that's
like
another
we
thing.
didn't need him back. We just didn't need him back.
Right.
And even if he
Yeah.
came back, could we just at least get some like
Although there
interaction?
is, I will say the thing in Teddy's bag, like he like has a crush on Lizzie, and then they
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about how like Teddy's now a part
Yeah,
of
as
the
he's
family.
an honorary brother or whatever, and then he's just
Yeah,
like,
he's
you
an
have a crush on
honorary
your
brother,
honorary
but he-
sister? Gross. And it's like,
Right.
shut up. They're not like
Yeah.
it just happened 2 seconds ago, and they're like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this?
Who wrote that episode? Is the question.
That is a question. I'm about to look.
I feel like it's someone that's never watched Life with Derek before. They just hired some random ass person.
I don't want it to be.
I'm gonna laugh if it's Jeff. I'm
I
gonna laugh my
know,
head off,
but
actually.
I have a feeling for some reason. No, it's Alex
You have a
Pugsley.
feeling
It's
it is?
Alex Pugsley.
Okay, Alex. See, interesting. Like how Alex Pugsley wrote March Break, and then
Yeah.
he goes and writes the most non-Derek and Casey episode of all
Yeah,
time. And
he's like, I need to
I mean,
balance
he has
it out.
range.
Or actually,
Yeah,
I don't
was like,
know.
he's just showing his
They are,
range.
but-
It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways. Okay, great. Bully Brothers.
All right, yeah. Let's
Pull
watch
that.
Bully Brothers, and let me pull up where we're gonna stop it. Oh, that's
And
the
like, once
wrong
again, it's
thing.
in the middle of the
Pause it.
episode.
Okay. So we have pausing at 12:17 for Bully Brothers. I have that on the screen now.
17.
12:17.
Nope.
It was kind of a hard place to find where we wanted to pause it, but this seemed like the right
Yeah, a lot
spot.
goes on towards the end.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, yeah, I don't know. So this is before all the action, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Take a
Um.
deep breath. And then,
Yeah, and then we'll go right into it and be like,
Yeah.
Derek, you-
and never breathe again.
yeah, yeah. Then we'll say, oh, we're dead again.
So excited.
Cool.
Also, just oh my gosh.
What?
Okay. I don't know. I want to say things, but I'm like, we haven't watched the episode yet. Just
Yeah, we'll wait until we watch
close
it.
my mouth. I'm
Okay.
closing my mouth.
I'm gonna mute us, and then we're gonna watch until 12:17. We're gonna pause, and then come back together, talk about the first half of the episode. Sounds
Yep.
good.
Okay.
Muting.
Sick.
Alrighty, here we are
Alright.
again.
Yeah, we went back to where we were supposed to be. We all got wrapped up. We all got wrapped up and forgot to pause because I think that we got distracted because Michael is literally so funny in this episode, and we were all just like
actually,
the comedic excellence.
He's just so funny. To invest into thinking if Derek switched their lunches on purpose, Casey would take a bite and then he'd take it back because so true.
I have had this thought, Kat.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
had this thought, and I'm so glad that you think the same way.
I mean, let's look at, what was it, Mice and Men?
But also, like, when that's so true. That's so
this
true.
worm
He's
that was
always-
in her mouth, and he's just like, and I'm going to eat it.
Yeah, and he also, what's the episode where Casey like leaves and then he eats her cereal, like the same spoon,
take your stepbrother
same
to work
bowl.
day, or take your stepkid to work day, or whatever.
And he also like drinks out of her water glass, like with the straw.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't
He doesn't
he's
care. He
always
said,
just-
I'm actually, this is as close as I'm getting.
Yeah, and then like when he first met her, he offered her food off of his fork. So
Which is like, it's like,
Seductive
don't you
wordplay.
just love your food? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's like
Yeah.
known for being greedy about his food.
exactly, Derek loves his food. So it's like the way that he shares food with Casey is a love language, and it's incredible.
Painful. The seductive worm bite. Yeah, like, it's not even just that he bites the worm that was in her mouth, but he's literally looking
Yeah.
at her like
looking at him while he's doing it. Like, it's so weird.
Like,
I'm just
what's
like,
wrong with
okay,
you?
sir.
And then Kendra's like, so that was your brother? It's just like, no.
I'm like,
No, actually.
Henry, you didn't sense anything. Like, are you?
Are you okay?
Did you just see what we just saw? Are you even here?
Kendra.
But yeah, okay. Sorry, refocus.
Mhm.
Where even are we? All right.
Um.
So, okay, the beginning of the episode. The beginning of the episode
Mhm.
is a banger because Derek just walks in and then
Mhm.
Casey's right there
Yeah.
and she's like, "What happened to you?" I can't get over the way that Derek is always like, wait, hang on a second, pause.
Okay,
We
yeah.
didn't talk about this last episode. When Derek talks to other girls, he like drops his voice like
Voice.
10 octaves
Yeah.
and like acts way too cool. It's super
True.
obnoxious. He does it in every single episode where he's flirting with a girl.
Yeah.
And I think he's tried it with Casey a couple times and she's always just like, no.
She's like, I'm not taking this. This is not how I'm not reacting to this. Thank you.
Yeah, but it's just like the way he talks to other girls versus Casey is
Yeah.
insane, and
It's-
it's like, why
are you doing that?
No, it's horrible. It's horrible. But anyway, I digress. But yeah, so when he walks in and then he's just like, the ladies at school would disagree. Like he's
The ladies at
always
school would disagree.
convincing Casey as if she doesn't know that like all the girls in school like him. It's like he has to convince her of
Like,
this.
why are you continuing to say this? Like, I
Right.
don't understand.
I'm just like, okay, like we get it, and I'm
Mhm.
just like, you think that by default Casey should also think you're
Feel that
attractive.
way. Yeah. Mhm.
But Casey's not like other girls, and that's why you like her.
Yes.
He's silly.
That's crazy. Kat says that was that was a choice. I really want to know the director's choice or Mike's, but it was a choice. I'm wondering. Oh, I think that was about the worm bite thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, when
Well, now that we know that Michael just grabs food and eats it whenever he wants to.
yeah,
who knows?
true. That was great. Great information to know. Also, when she grabs onto him or whatever, she's like, "Promise
Yeah.
you won't break Max," and he said, "Oh, I promise I will."
Once again, Casey runs up to his face. He doesn't even move.
Nothing.
Like literally not even a centimeter.
Oh my God.
He smirks at her like he's just like
he's like, "Yep."
he's enjoying it too much.
He's
like it's
Yeah.
embarrassing how much he's enjoying it.
Yeah, it really is. He's just like, "Oh, I promise I will."
Yeah. Also,
Stupid.
Edwin's like the sweatshirt Edwin is wearing. We never see Derek or Casey wear their
Yeah.
their Thompson High sweatshirts, and it's like they have the same sweatshirt and they could match, and you guys never utilize this. How dare you?
So true.
Um,
Also, I think I remember someone saying like Casey definitely like stole his sweater and like blamed it on Edwin or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, was it?
for
I
sure.
think
I'm
Kat
sure
said
they've
that.
gotten them like mixed up all the time because they have the exact same
So true.
sweatshirt. Like, who knows actually whose sweatshirt that was? I laughed so hard when you said Derek loves the dentist because he literally
He does. He's just like, He's like, why are you home?
Derek
And she's
is
like,
always
I,
home.
I have a dentist,
Dentist
appointment.
appointment.
And it's
Yeah,
like,
and then like
why
in
do you
Frank Force,
go?
it's like, why are you home?
Dentist appointment. It's like, why are you always going to the dentist?
He is very.
He has so
aware of
many
his oral
cavities.
hygiene. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
it's
has
crazy.
like what's that condition where you have to go to the doctor all the time because you think something's wrong with you? Do they have that for
Hypochondria.
dentists? Yeah, hypochondriac preferred teeth.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just like, I think actually you should clean them again.
Yeah. You know, like for someone that eats whatever he wants and he's so meticulous about his teeth,
Probably
it's very
should,
weird, but
yeah.
yeah. That's true.
I love the season 3 opening. Okay, yeah, awesome. Haley loves the season 3 opening.
Yeah, I love all the openings.
Wait, okay. So season 3 opening though is the one that they just use blue screens, right, from the episodes.
Yeah, they use blue screens that
which
were
is
already
sad
used
to
in the
me,
episode.
but I do still love it. Like, of
Yeah,
course.
I think it works for season 3 though, because season 3 is like
It's so long.
I feel like season 3 is very goofy, and
Yeah,
it's like
yeah, you're right.
and it is very long, so it's just like they didn't want to make them film extra theme
That's true.
footage on top of that. They were like, you guys have filmed enough, so we're just gonna pull from the episode.
Yeah, that makes sense actually.
And it's like an episode. teaser.
They're like, we'll add more episodes if we don't have to film the intro again.
yeah, there you go. They're like, don't take away our time. by filming this. Yeah, and then you were talking about the way that Casey looked at Derek when she said he was scrawny, and
It's crazy. She's like, scrawny, I like you. And it's just like, what is wrong with you guys? Like, whoa.
in front of Sam.
Yeah, first of all, in front of Sam. Second of all, in the hallway at school. Like,
Yeah,
calm
so
down,
true.
girl.
And the way he like didn't even like I don't.
And he's just like, hey, I am not scrawny. I'm scrappy.
I'm scrappy.
Sammy is
Sammy
sneaky.
is sneaky.
I love them.
Sam is so funny this episode. Like,
yeah, that's true.
later on, Sam like
he gets a
so
real
funny.
personality in this episode.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, thank God.
Yeah.
Like Sam, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I never had anything against Sam, but I'm just like, give the man a
he's definitely the
personality.
best of Casey's ex-boyfriends.
Yeah,
but,
oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
in our opinion, anyways.
Yeah.
Speaking for both of us, by the way.
Not anyone else.
I know.
I never taught you to soil yourself.
That is such a funny line, and of course Casey walks in right when he says it. She's
Never
like,
taught you to soil
ew.
yourself. Ew, what are you guys talking about?
Yeah, it's like literally.
Is this before? Hang on, I'm losing track of where we are in the episode. Oh, well, we're getting to it. Where Edwin and Derek are fighting in the living room.
I love that. It's so funny.
I laughed extra hard about that today. I don't know what it was. I think it was because you said you were like, why is
he
Derek also
blindfolded?
blindfolded?
Why did he put a blindfold
Like,
on?
why would your assailant be blindfolded
Yeah.
and you also blindfolded as well? Like,
Oh my god, it was so
and
funny.
I remember like in the bloopers for this episode, it's like more of that fighting scene, and like Michael's just being ridiculous and like swinging the pillows
love
everywhere.
that.
But
And Lizzie saves Edwin.
yeah,
That was
and it's like Edwin's like proud, like he's like proud to have his sister safe.
cute. Yeah.
Because
that was
Edwin
cute.
is secretly a feminist. He tries to hide it for Derek's sake, but we all
Yeah,
know
he's
who
like
he is.
if Derek found out,
Yeah.
he would bully me mercilessly.
I gotta
but
act like girls are inferior.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
exactly.
No,
No.
I
said,
I'm like,
once
where am I?
again.
No, shh, that's just my word. See, I claimed it. Okay, we got past that part. Derek is concerned for Edwin. It is like
Yeah.
so sweet. He's just
It's
like, I'm
cute.
just.
I know when he gets the black eye, he's like, whoa, 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 and he like grabs his face, and I'm like, oh, it's
Yeah,
so
it's
cute.
really cute. And then he gives him terrible advice, and he's like, "Wear the
Yeah.
sunglasses and don't tell mom and dad." Like,
Yeah, that's
It's really
actually the
like
worst thing that you could do, but sure.
yeah.
Sure, Derek.
Okay. I want to talk about also when Marty was just like, "It looks like you have a black eye."
Yeah.
She's just so real.
She's always
but-
so real for that.
I was gonna talk about how the scene. I've lost my my place in the chat. I accidentally scrolled and now I don't know where I am.
Mm.
But I was gonna say the part where Edwin is like talking to Derek about how it's all over the message boards,
Yeah.
you know,
What
the
message boards?
Um,
The school
but,
message
like,
boards.
well, because at first Derek's like, what are you talking about? And then when Edwin starts saying that like Ronnie's brother
Mhm.
Ryan wants to beat him up, it's like Derek is still acting cool, but there's
Mhm.
there's this split second in the scene where you can see his face crack, like
Yeah.
he's genuinely
He's like,
scared, and
oh.
then he just like covers it up, and I'm like,
And it's
okay,
like,
acting.
oh my god, upsetting.
It is so sad. I'm just like the way he is like just masks
Oh,
his
let me go
emotions
back.
constantly
See.
all the time.
Let me go back to this scene. Okay, I think it's just updated visuals. Right, yeah, he's more fun after. Oh my god, I hate this stupid chat. Oh yeah, Sam was more fun after he dated Casey. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Kat says it's kind of laughable that Derek is like, I'm big enough to be your bully, while admitting that he's scrawny. He should not have assumed
True.
Edwin's bully was Edwin's size.
Yeah.
True.
I was like, what if Edwin's bully got held back 3 years and he was actually
Yeah, he's just like Ronnie.
Yeah.
Because they are 3 years apart from each other, by the way.
You're right. Yeah. I was
Somehow.
like, the gap is closing.
Mm-hmm.
The math is not mathing.
No.
But speaking of math, Derek would never threaten anyone with it.
That is so funny. I love math, though I would never threaten anyone with it.
The whole thing, like, I can't believe
the
because it's like
delivery.
knowing what we know now about like how Derek got picked on by Ryan and like
Mhm.
the way he would answer the door and like make fun of Ryan for not knowing how
To
to
his
say
face.
Ding Dong
Yeah.
Ditch.
Yes, the
It's,
Nikki
like,
Nikki Niner thing. Oh, I
so-
love that line.
Like, why would you say like? Are you asking him to be punched in the face? It's like he doesn't even care
Honestly.
about his well-being.
I know that my favorite delivery is when when he says it's actually ringing. What is it? Ring and run away. Ring and
I'll
then
close the door,
run.
you
Yeah,
do it.
I'll close the door. You try again. It's just like stop.
So condescending, I cannot. And then he's like,
Especially
love
when he
math.
knows that like Ronnie is
Yeah.
gonna go after him. Like, why are you doing
Right.
this to him?
yeah,
to his
he
face?
just learned that this guy wants to beat you up. So like, hello. But yeah, anyways, Derek, and then it's just like this sums up Derek as a character so well. It's like after he closes the door, he like reacts to Ryan punching him in the arm. I'm just like, Derek only shows emotions when no one is looking, and I'm
So
tired
true.
of it, quite frankly.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
But he will never change, and that's fine.
Haley says Mike's acting in season 3 as Derek is my favorite. He's
Yeah.
just the silliest. Absolutely.
He really just like found the groove, and he was
Yeah.
like, because it's like Derek was like too cool to act like this at first.
Yeah.
And then it's like Michael like slowly just like
He's like,
slid his
actually, Derek
personality
is
in
a
there, and
silly
he was
goose.
like, yeah, he was like, actually, Derek's probably the silliest person you've ever met in your life. And we all just accepted it. Like the transition was seamless. And
Yeah.
like he became like this really cool guy, and now he just like
Yeah.
is super freaking weird, and everyone's just like, yeah,
He's like,
this
okay,
is-
Derek, you're silly.
you're a silly boy, and it's fine.
Yeah.
We love it. I think that
Yeah, that was like basically
that was it.
Yeah.
because we just
Yeah.
where were we supposed to pause?
12:17.
We're pausing. We're pausing. It's the blue screen.
Yes.
What just happened though?
That was the last scene was him talking to
When-
Ronnie, I think.
Oh, Ryan. Okay, when he closed the door. Okay.
Oh, Ryan. I always say Ronnie because of the other
Ryan
kid.
and Ronnie, and that's their parents' fault for giving them names.
True, actually. And actually, that's Jeff Bienerman's fault.
Yeah, you could have just
Jeff, I'm confused.
you just opened to the R page of names and you just stayed there. You were like,
Yeah, it's
Ronnie,
like Ronnie, Ryan. Yeah.
done.
Parents
No,
of
work smarter,
bullies
not harder.
are not, they don't think outside the box. So there's that.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I'm sure their parents are also just horrible.
Yeah,
dumb
it's like,
people.
how do you get to be a bully? How do you get there?
Exactly. It all starts at home.
It does. Okay. Yes. I think, the good stuff comes up after this, really. So.
Yeah, I'm excited for what's coming. I'm
I'm
excited.
so
right, so we went back
Okay.
to 12:17 where we were supposed to pause it.
Mhm.
If you guys want to do that, great. If you don't, if you just want to play wherever you left off, cool. Whatever.
Yeah.
We'll meet you at the end of the episode, and
And we'll talk some more.
we will talk too much because we always do.
Yep. Real. Real and true. Okay.
So yeah,
I'm
are
gonna mute
you ready?
us.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
think we're good.
We're unmuted. Oh my god. We're dead, actually.
Can we? Okay, immediately I have to say that I don't know why I'm holding a mirror. I have to hold something because I'm too excited. The way that we start the episode with Derek saying the ladies do like my face where it is.
Or no, he
doesn't
says
say that. He says the ladies at school disagree.
Yeah.
And then we end with
the ladies do like my face where it is.
Why? Why are we spending this whole episode convincing Casey that
women love him?
Whatever.
What's his problem?
I close my eyes and I see the way they look at each other in the end scene, and I want to rip my face off.
Can I rip my brain out because I can't stop? I don't want to imagine it anymore.
I was just reading something Kat said. She was like, Casey is definitely fully expecting a hug here until Edwin interrupts that look. They share one of the best exchanges of looks.
It's
like literally
best.
The one question that I always think of, I'm just like, what would have happened if Edwin wasn't there?
Mm-hmm.
What would have happened?
He said, so I guess I should. Thank you. And it's like, why are you speaking to each other this way? Like,
why are you both tilting your heads like that at each other and like literally giving each other like these doe eyes? Like, and then and then like no one speaks. They're just staring at each other and no one's talking. And I'm like, what is this tension that's been created? And why would Edwin think it's okay to just jump into? You know what Edwin did? He did exactly what Derek did to Show Off Tunes when Derek like jumped between Casey and Noel. That's what Edwin did. And
it's like, what is happening here? Actually, I
love Edwin, but not at that point.
Right? Yeah, I feel bad for him the entire episode until that point.
Until that happens, and then I'm like, Edwin,
why did you do this to us?
Oh my god, the hug block. The hug block. There's no way. Like, the way they looked at each other is it's so painful. This is what I picture Michael and Ashley like right before they like roll. Like, they're just like, yeah, they're gonna eat this one up. They're like, how big do you want to go with this one? And they'll be like, let's really get into it. Like, let's make them think that we're about to
go there. Something. Yeah, exactly. And it's just like, why?
Like, okay.
Who asked actually for that?
Yeah, like that's actually rude.
I didn't ask
for it. Really rude. All right, I'm going back up. Where did we leave off at?
Something.
Because I always accidentally start at the end, but I'm like, no, that's not where we are. Okay, so.
Like the exception to all the rules. It's the like.
Okay, yes, thank you. Yeah, when Casey's eating. First of all, Casey's just eating bread. She
so gross.
Could have eaten Derek's sandwich because it was less gross, but instead she just eats bread.
She's just eating bread. I mean, I guess I love bread, but like, why? Yeah, like it just seems like it just like I would rather just eat nothing.
The sanctity of a sandwich, like
yeah, exactly.
You can't do that to a sandwich unlike Derek.
That's the weird thing. It's like she takes everything off of it, and it's like, why didn't you? Did you just say this? Like, why didn't you do that to Derek's sandwich then? Like, I don't
exactly. She was like, she can't risk touching her mouth to something that Derek might have touched.
Yeah, she's like, no,
she can't do it.
I can't do this.
And then it's like, and then Max is sitting there like, bitch, why would you? I give you my sandwich and you shake out all the good parts, and now you're just gonna eat it in front of me, like wasteful.
And then no Derek dog rule, and you have your no Derek dog rule. Don't you know there are exceptions to all my rules? And Grade A Cheater, I think is after this. Or before, I don't remember, but
I think it's after. I'm pretty sure. I remember it being after. Okay. I could be wrong.
I think so too. I think it's after, and it's just I'm the exception to all rules.
I'm the exception to all rules. And Michael Cedar wrote that episode, so it's
let's be real.
It's like, come on. He did that on purpose.
Like, how dare you actually say that to me?
I like, he was really sneaking in. Like, first of all, very heavy Derek and Casey episode. But it's just like, why would Michael write that the teacher thought that Derek was Casey's boyfriend?
Anyways, that was a crazy episode.
That's not what we're here to talk about. But so yeah, I feel like I keep getting in the wrong spot. Man, I'm too excited. Okay, Casey holding Derek's hand coming out of the bathroom, and this being like the first time they walk down the hall like friends. Like the almost gleeful look on Derek's face because Casey is dragging him down the hall.
Yeah,
like,
he's just
trying not to look too happy, but he's just like. like,
he's like, make a joke about there being soap in the bathroom to cover up your excitement that she's holding your hand.
Exactly. And I'm like, what if no one was in that bathroom? Like, I don't know why she would drag him into a bathroom.
Yeah,
like,
that was so random. Like, why did you do that?
Maybe she didn't realize it was the bathroom. I have no idea.
She was she's like, we are always in the bathroom together at home for some reason.
The bathroom is one of their their meetup spots
where they just brush their teeth together. Like, that's fine.
Yeah. Or they get locked in together.
Yeah, true.
What happens in a bathroom?
So much.
But yeah, anyway, this is a very pivotal. This is one of the Derek and Casey becoming best friends scene.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh, also like
that scene.
When they're talking about when Derek finally confides in her about the bullying, and it's just like, first of all, just that whole scene is just like, oh my god, you guys stop.
I know.
I'm in pain. But I love when he says, I gotta protect my tough guy rep, which first of all, you always have to think about him going afterwards. But
I always expect it. Like that in my mind, that is what's gonna happen.
Canon.
And that is like, and I think it was Haley that said like they used that take, and they totally did. They used the take and they just cut it before he went,
Yeah. And then
that's really funny.
But then she's like, you don't have a tough guy rep, in his face afterwards, like literally directly after she says that, he's just like, what?
First she calls him scrawny, and then she's like, you don't have a tough guy rep.
Yeah, like, he's just
she really knocked him down a peg.
Exactly, but she's right for that.
It's true. Yeah, Paul, I was like, sorry that she's telling the truth.
Oh my god, the Paul scene, of course.
Oh yeah, we skipped over Paul. Yeah.
Well,
Paul,
actually, no, it wasn't.
Makes the face.
I think this Paul scene is after that. So.
Is it after?
Yeah, because she gets confirmation.
She's like, oh, I'm gonna go talk to him, and then he's already fighting.
Yeah.
Or he's about to fight. Okay, yeah. So it happens right after. But anyway, I think we not today, but like before when we've watched this episode, there's like a dude sitting like behind Derek and Casey, and like his book like disappears or something.
Yeah, he's just like reading a book and then it's not there anymore.
This guy's like, you know, TikToks where like people are like trying to invade their neighbor's drama and they like go out and like they vacuum their lawn or whatever. Like that kid was like reading a book upside down. Then he just put the book away and he's like, I'm just gonna listen to their conversation.
He's got all the drama going. He's like, I got the scoop. It was so funny. But Paul being like, immediately being like, are you getting bullied, blah, blah, blah. And then he knows, of course, it's Derek when she says that.
Yeah, the
I'll talk to him at home.
When he realizes it's Derek is so just like, of course,
he's like,
about Derek.
Of course, as it always is.
So much about Derek.
Yeah. It's
just the all-knowing, just like Derek face. Like he's just like, you're in love with Derek, but I can't say that because I'm your guidance counselor. And it's killing. I know it's killing Paul, and I'm so sorry, Paul, that you cannot say what you feel. We're all with you, buddy.
Right. Kat says,
and then so she runs out.
Yeah, Kat says that the leather jacket really does help Derek look more.
Yes.
Yeah.
It did. That's about all he had going.
I'm not gonna swear. It's crazy.
Oh wait, but you hit the table. You hit my eye. Well, you were saying,
oh my god, it's like now we're even.
Nothing was solved.
Yeah, like what? You hit the table. You hit my eye. Yeah, that's totally.
We had a staring contest, and now everything's cool.
Yeah, thanks.
We're even.
I mean, he did apologize, and he seemed genuine.
True, yeah,
but still.
Yeah.
No teeth after. Back to the dentist.
That cracked me up.
That was funny.
Oh my god.
Just gotta get some dentures.
Oh my god. Sam is so funny.
Yeah, the Swiffer does it. That was so funny. Oh yeah, he's like,
okay, it's chocolate.
Because Max is like, Derek's not worth it. And then he's like, yes, I am. He's like, no, you're not. Are you stupid? You don't want to be worth it here, sir. And he's just Derek is so proud. He
doesn't know when to shut up.
He doesn't. That's how he got into this problem in the first place. Because he made jokes at Ryan's expense, and Ryan didn't like it. So it's like, can you just shut up, Derek? Like for 1 second. And he's like, no.
It's like everything that you add onto this, he's gonna hit you twice as hard.
Exactly.
So you're not even. And it's just like the way. Okay, like the Casey when she's like, stop, like don't start the violence.
Don't start.
And then he's like. Casey,
Casey.
like,
Oh, that Casey.
I love that Casey. I
is
love that
so
Casey.
Good.
Oh my god, this is my favorite Casey. Oh,
What? Yeah, that
I don't know what it is
Casey.
about
Also,
it.
what's the other one? The one from March Break where she turns off the TV and he goes, Casey.
Oh yeah, and then he leans forward and as a refiner, he's like, Casey.
Yeah.
And of course, the
No
one
secrets.
from
No
Secrets. If y'all, I'm like, I feel like I should have labeled in the Casey condensation compilation
like top 5.
Like, I don't know. Yeah, something like go to like the timestamps or something.
Mm-hmm.
But in No Secrets, when Derek is talking to Edwin about
getting
Casey,
dirt on another
Yeah.
McDonald's, and he
and then
goes,
he's like Casey.
he's
the way
like,
he
you
says
don't mean it.
Casey
He
is
goes,
literally.
Casey. It's just like,
It's
stop.
like so Wattpad. Like I'm gonna actually roll over and die.
They're like, why did you do that, sir? I didn't no one asked, actually.
So seductive. I can't.
Yeah, it's like, what?
Anyway, yeah.
But,
I
and
think
then
that
she's and then he goes, Casey, go home or whatever. And so,
He needs to go home,
Yeah,
yeah.
she said, or Kat says he's like he's trying to protect her from getting hurt
he
or
did
seeing
say it
violence.
very protectively. Yeah, he was just like, Casey, go home.
Yeah, Casey,
Like, but he
go
also
home.
said it like in a defeated way because he knew that she wasn't.
Yeah,
gonna
she's
listen.
not gonna back down.
But
yeah,
he
and then
wanted her
yeah, and
to.
she's like, yeah, listen to Derek. No, I will never listen to Derek.
I will not
And
listen
then
to
she
Derek.
says it again in the
You want me to
next
fight,
scene.
Derek? You want to fight me?
She's like, and he's like, next time I tell you to stop or to back off or whatever, listen. And she's like,
Listen.
no, I'm never listening to you. And it's like,
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
What are you
It's
kids
like,
doing?
He already knows. You already said that. Like,
Exactly. Oh my god.
I just and okay, honestly, I think Derek. Why is Derek walking around the living room reading a magazine? Like he's literally waiting for Casey to get home.
Yeah.
Like he knows she's gonna come in any second.
Yeah, why is he doing
And he's
that?
like, I'm just gonna casually walk while reading a magazine.
Yeah, while
Like,
Edwin
it's
is on
totally
like
normal.
trying to pull him down.
Right, exactly. He's like, Edwin, stop! I'm trying to look cool for Casey. Okay.
And he's like, I'm helping you because I can't pull you down. You're not scrappy. I mean, you're scrappy. You're not scrawny. Is what I mean.
Oh my gosh.
Kat said, Haley says, Casey annoying the fridge so much. Yeah, like, oh my god, it's so funny when she's just like yelling at him and he's like, okay, I won't fight him if you just stop yelling at me. It's
And
so
he's
funny.
like, I pity you for having to live with her.
Right, which is like a very married line. Like,
That's
that's
something you would say about someone's wife.
yeah, exactly. It's like, oh yeah, you gotta live with her. It's just like, yeah,
that ball and chain. Wow,
yeah.
she's really like,
it's like, yeah. They're
And
just
Derek
like,
just looks like
he's like, I've
crazy.
already gotten used to it, and I'm in love with her. So there's that.
yeah. He's like actually,
I
I
have
don't mind it at
yeah,
all. but
I have
whatever.
actually no complaints. Casey is definitely fully expecting a hug there. Yeah, we already talked about that.
That's the first thing we talked about. Because I was like, I can't do this.
It's just a mess. And the bloopers. Oh my god, I love. Oh yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I have to protect my tough guy rap. I shouldn't have done that. This is so stupid.
And he's like, Ash is like,
I don't know what to do here. You're just being ridiculous.
And yet, I feel like he messed it up so bad that they were just like, we're just gonna use that take, and they got it.
Definitely. Oh my gosh. Yes, they're like, okay, fine.
I'm still thinking about the way Derek and Casey looked at each other at the end.
It's so painful. Oh my god.
I'm not okay.
It's like they're speaking to each other just like so softly, and it's just it's painful to think about.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are
this is like the nicest, like one of the like
nicest
overall
that they
nicest
ever
they've been to each other.
Yeah, exactly. Mhm.
Like they're just talking normally.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you actually are a person. Cool. I didn't know that.
We don't have to fight every 5 seconds. Oh my god! Why did no one tell me?
Crazy how that works, actually.
Crazy. I just love the transition to just them realizing they're best friends with each other, and
they're always gonna be there for each other, and
and I love to see like when Casey gets so concerned about Derek, like she was really like stressed out,
and she's like, "Why didn't you tell me?" Like to Max or whatever, and it's like, and Max Max. Anyway, I mean, thankfully Max helped in the end, but it's like, why are you
Yeah, but
like
only
this?
because Casey was gonna break up with him if he didn't.
True, actually. He
And when
was
she
like,
left the cafeteria, he didn't even
oh.
do anything.
I know, he
was
just
like,
stayed there at the table. Like,
he was just mad because she ate the bread and the
bread and then
walked away.
Yeah, walked away.
He's like,
He's like, you ruined my sandwich. So great.
you ruined my sandwich and then you
left
stormed
me
off
here
for
and-
Derek instead of me. So cool.
For the millionth time, probably.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's like, I thought you
They
had your no
always-
Derek talk, but like, you go talk
They
to him
always
500
abandon
times
their
a day.
significant others for each other.
It's
And
true.
It's hilarious.
It's true. It's just true. They are ridiculous. I don't
Oh
even
my
know.
gosh. The 2-episode exhaustion is hitting hard.
Real.
And my
Especially being
emotional-
up 5 a.m.
Oh yeah, it's true. Though I'm like I got like 4 hours of sleep, but also I'm
Yeah.
just emotionally
Is exhausted.
drained.
Yes. Thanks, Jeff.
I just I'm like Jeff really did this.
Mhm.
Jeff did this and he didn't apologize for it.
Nope. And how
And
rude.
I feel like he just sat in here the whole time laughing at us as we
He's like, these
lost our
girls
minds."
are crazy.
And maybe we are.
And maybe,
okay?
and so what if we are?
And so what? And so what if?
That's okay with us.
I'm like, we've been this way the whole time.
And we won't
So.
change. We won't.
Nah.
We won't stop. I don't
We
know.
can't stop. We literally
Because
can't stop.
that's just what girls do.
That's what girls do. They're gonna keep you guessing the whole
That's
day
what-
through.
Girls do. I'm gonna die. For the millionth time.
I love how we just like run out of steam at the end and we're like,
We're just like, actually, peace. I'm dead.
we're dead.
Rest
So that was
In
the watch party. and
yeah.
great.
Oh my god.
Are we?
So-
Did we decide on doing
what, like the double feature for next
another?
week?
Yeah. Are we doing another episode or are we just doing one next?
I don't know. Maybe we'll ask.
Yeah, we could do a poll.
Yeah, we could do a
If
poll
anyone wants to watch anything with
How I Met Your Stepbrother next week.
We were thinking
let
maybe
us
like
know.
Audio Derek, but we're not sure.
Yeah,
We're
I'm not sure what would go with it. But Audio Derek is a really good episode. So
Yeah. I'm just thinking of like how I'm going to feel after watching both of those episodes.
yeah,
back to
How I
back.
Met Your Stepbrother is literally insane. Like it's probably
Yeah.
the most ridiculous episode
Yeah.
of
Ooh,
the
Home
entire
Movies.
show. Home Movies is good too.
Home
Oh
Movies
yeah.
is so good.
Oh my gosh.
That kind of like plays into the theme a little
Yeah, that does. Yeah, because it's like our blended family, blah blah blah.
bit. Yeah. Oh man, I love Home Movies. That's like a comfort episode for me.
True. Oh no, Elmo is sad because he can't go to the bathroom. One second.
Oh, because the door's closed. Oopsie. Like the dog was like at my legs. I think she wants to go potty, but I'm like, listen, we're watching Life of Derek, so you're gonna have to hold it. Yeah, Home Movies. I'll put up like Home Movies and like Audio's Derek. And...
Jeff just replied to me.
What?
I said Jeff replied to me on Twitter.
He replied to you?
Yeah,
What did he say?
because I said, assuming IMDb isn't lying about who wrote these episodes, as it is known to do, and he said, not a lie.
Fake. So
Good to
he's
know.
literally just confirming, like, yeah, I am insane.
Yeah.
I am insane. I wrote both these episodes.
Yeah, I did write both of these episodes, and I am insane. We love that for you, Jeff.
And
No,
confirm.
thank you so much for writing them because they are great. Of course,
Wow.
I opened the door for Elmo to go to the bathroom, but someone else went in there,
Of
and now
course.
Elmo's right
Yeah, of
here.
course. I will say that when we were watching the opening of Bully Brothers, I was like paying attention to the credits, and it did only say written by Jeff Beaver,
Right.
but I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I could have gone in and looked, but I was like, I don't feel like doing that, so.
Yeah, you're like, I'm just gonna tweet about it, and then Jeff will confirm it because he's our
Yeah.
best friend.
Sure.
He's actually right here.
Yeah.
Jeff,
Oh,
do you have
yeah.
anything to say?
He's been here the whole time. He's actually
You
my
want to come over here? Oh.
he's actually my cat. Chef Peterman is Elmo, and he wrote these episodes.
He's
Wow,
an animagus.
crazy! Thank you so much for writing them. Home movies. Yeah, maybe home
These are
movies.
crazy.
Memaybe
I think
audio
like
steric.
if we do like a whole thing, I'll put up like
Yeah.
home movies. I'll do audio steric, and then like there was someone that wanted to watch like 4 other episodes. and
Yeah,
then
we'll
pick
look.
one of those.
Yeah, I'll look for that.
But next week is probably
Yeah.
gonna be our last watch party for a while. so-
Yeah, unfortunately, and Lola's making noise, so we love that. But
I can't hear it if it's any.
good, but I hate her, and so. But I was gonna say, yeah, it's next week will probably be the last one, at least for a while. But maybe
Yeah.
we'll find more time to do things.
Yeah,
I don't know.
find time here
But we
and
have
there.
so many other
have-
things that we're doing
We
that
have a lot going on that we can't say anything about.
yeah,
but-
that it's just like we are kind of trying to prioritize those
Okay,
other things.
Okay, but September 1st. Okay, I know. I feel like
yeah.
is anyone even in here from Canada? I don't know, but
Yeah.
like, I need
Please,
someone. I need
yeah.
someone to freaking tell us what's going on September 1st because I'm actually losing my mind.
Yeah, I really wish that we could watch it, but we're not. From
Yeah, I know.
Canada.
I'm like, is anyone live streaming the Family Channel
Yeah.
on an illegal live streaming channel?
I mean, I'm guessing that they'll probably release like some clips or something, but like,
Yeah,
I would like to see
wanna
all of
see
it.
first in real time.
Yeah, I know. I wish that we could watch it in real time.
Thank you guys for coming. You guys,
Yeah, thank you so
really
much.
just
You make
put up with
you
our
make it
insaneness.
fun. You make it so much fun to watch together.
It
We
helps
talk.
that we're all the same level of insane.
Yeah, Daisy Hive Mind and everything. So
Yeah.
it's crazy. We all have the same ideas about how this show is. And it's crazy.
Yeah, and we're all right.
And yeah, and we are just correct. So there's that.
This show belongs to us.
Yeah. And
Oh, sorry, that was my water bottle.
how dare you actually? But okay, no. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's much else.
I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. It just like my brain's like, no.
I feel that. Are you gonna say something? No, just breathing.
What?
I don't know. I need to.
Where am I?
I need to
Where am I?
actually die. So there's that.
Who am I?
Who am I? Cool.
I was definitely
So
gonna say something, but I don't remember. I don't remember.
I love that.
So that's cool.
Yeah, so we'll definitely. I mean, we'll be on the lookout for September 1st. What's happening there? We also are we're hoping to post something on September 18th, as it is
Yes.
the anniversary of Life with Eric. It's the
The
18th, anniversary.
of Life with Eric.
So we're hoping to post something then, and of course before that, maybe we'll. Oh, we have the other reason videos to post. So we'll be posting
we have-
those.
Yeah, those are already
They're
made,
done.
so we'll
We just have
put
to
those out
post them.
at some point.
And
Finish
there's
up the
only 2
reasons
left,
list.
but I condensed them into 2 different videos. So
Yeah. She squeezed it all in there.
I squeezed it all in there, and they'll be coming out.
So yeah, we'll release those. Also, I just want to say, like, no one has to do anything, but like Haley, the other Haley with an I, Jess Ordella, reached out to us and like wanted to. She was like, can I do anything? And we like literally just threw her at the end of our TikTok, and she absolutely killed it. So
yeah, oh my god.
if anyone like wants to get involved, like feel free to reach out. And
Yeah,
we'll just, like,
absolutely, because we're
do you want to
always
be in one of
willing.
our stupid videos?
I know, yeah. We don't,
You can.
and we're not trying to be like it's only us because we don't want that. But
Yeah, honestly, maybe we should ask for like volunteers for the birthday video, just so we can all be. It's like
yeah.
I don't want to say what it is, but I also
Right.
am just like I might as well like so.
yeah, I mean, we can.
Should I? I don't
I don't
know.
care.
It was your idea, so
Yeah.
I'm just like. But
Well-
okay, so
You do it then.
you can do it.
Okay, fine. So it is their 18th birthday, right? This is Life with Eric's 18th birthday, and you can do many things when you turn 18, like buying cigarettes or playing the lottery or gambling or whatever, or voting, going to war maybe.
Or getting drafted.
Yeah, getting drafted. You could do that. So it's kind of around that realm of things of kind of just wishing happy birthday to Life with Derek, but also
Yeah, like Life with Derek as like a sentient human being.
yeah, and trying to make sure that they don't do anything irresponsible, basically, with their newfound adulthood.
Yeah. So if we'll just have like some party goers be like,
Yeah.
surprise.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. Surprise. Happy birthday. Yeah, that'd be funny.
Happy birthday, Derek.
Happy
If anyone-
birthday. Oh my God. Yes, we have to do that.
Film a 2-second video. of
Happy
them
birthday,
just
Life with Derek.
being like, Life with- Oh my God! Wait, can we actually do that? I feel like no one's even gonna remember that blooper, but like
We'll
that's
just
so
play it like right after or something. Be like, or
I feel like we're
yeah.
not crazy.
Yeah, here's a reference. Or like while we're
Happy
doing it.
birthday, Life with Derek. That's so funny.
That
I'm
would
gonna
be fun.
try.
Happy birthday, Life with Derek.
yeah,
We love
we still have a
Emily
while
and
for-
Shadi Simmons. We love Shadi Simmons.
Shadi Simmons. She just really said, "I'm gonna put on a country act."
yeah, we don't know why, but it is amazing. But yeah, but yeah, if anyone's interested at all, and I hate Lola so much, she's
Just
very
ignore her. She doesn't
loud.
exist.
I can't. She's so annoying. 1 second.
I literally can't even hear her at all. So
Okay, I think they can hear it because it's like my microphone is so much louder and it's on its own thing. Anyway, she ran out because I yelled at her. Well, I moved closer to her, so she's like, "Oh, I'm scared." Cool. But yeah, if you're interested in helping out with that at all, let us know. DM us, whatever. If
we're
not,
always
that's totally
around.
fine. Yeah.
We're always around.
We are. My computer just died, so I missed the announcement, but an anniversary video. Yeah. So we're gonna do an anniversary video of like their 18th anniversary, and it's basically gonna be like acting as if Life with Derek is a sentient human being and being like, happy birthday, but make sure you don't do anything irresponsible, like buying cigarettes or like, participating, like don't do any like, like too much gambling, everything in moderation, stuff like that.
Yeah, talking to like they're an 18-year-old adult.
Yeah, like now that you're an adult now, that type of thing. But
it's like if we could get people to help, we could all just be like, surprise.
Yeah, at the beginning of the video,
immediately
like
assault them with advice that they don't want to hear.
Exactly.
And then just be like, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Life with Derek.
Can't get over that.
Yeah. So if anyone's interested,
yeah,
you
that's
can
like
DM
that
us.
is an unofficial thing. I literally we weren't planning on having people help, but like I was just like it would actually be kind of
Good
awesome
idea.
to have people just like be in the video.
Yeah,
so.
because it's the anniversary. So
Yeah, because it's a special
September
anniversary.
18th. Operation Torple.
Operation Torple 18.
Torple 18th.
I'm terrible.
We love
I
it.
love
Haley is saluting. We love her. But yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, if we figure that out, we'll like post about it and stuff. So
True. Yeah, we'll definitely post when we are like getting ready to do that and stuff. Yay! I think that's about it. Anyone have any last thing to add? I got nothing.
Anything. I love that Jeff replied to you while we were watching.
Yeah,
the
it's
same
like,
episode.
get in here, sir. Get in here.
I felt his presence at one point. I'm not gonna lie. I felt Jeff's presence.
his presence. We'll
And
see.
I was like, he's here.
I mean, I guess we won't
He's
see
here,
it,
I feel
but
Yeah. He just always he only
he's
acknowledges
always
what he
there.
wants to
Actually,
acknowledge.
he's just
he's always there.
He's always
and he
listening.
talks when he wants to,
yeah.
but never about Live with Derek again. So.
Never. He will never acknowledge it, even though he tweeted about it. You can't just tweet about it and be like.
He liked our video, which talked about Live with Derek again.
Yeah, that was the only acknowledgement he's ever given us that that Life with Derek again ever existed. So
I think it's because they're planning on ways to work the plot into Life with Luca
that makes
if
sense.
it becomes a show.
Yeah,
And so
but it also like doesn't really work. Like the plot
because
doesn't work.
They changed
Life
the
with
plot.
Luca. Yeah, exactly.
School.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know.
Hopefully
We don't know.
Yeah, we don't even
anything.
know. We'll see.
We are not affiliated with like the Derek.
Yeah, unfortunately. We are literally Ralph. I don't know anything. You know that.
Yeah, we are Ralph. Okay, well, now we're just talking nonsense.
Yeah, alrighty. Let's see each other all next week.
Yeah, it'll probably be the same.
Yeah, it'll probably be the same time. Yeah. And thank you guys for coming. It's been so fun. And,
thanks so much, guys.
Yay,
I love this stand-up.
and break. No, okay.
And see.
And see.